up against the Kai'Sa because GALA is obviously well known as the pentakill prince on the Kai'Sa, but Elk I feel like has taken the mantle here recently. But the ending up setup for JDG, but a lot of prio still being fought for here in the bot lane. As Vampire goes in, Elk's gonna flash. JunJia stayed around, waited, goes for the 3-talon strike, and the Mystic shot.
This is what I'm gonna. Oh, hang on, maybe I'll wait. Weibo, don't want to give this
JJ's
dragon up
level
for free.
6. JunJia is not. The smite will go his way. There's going to be the heroic entrance used for mid lane. The cease and desist comes down with the Void Seeker on top of it. Elk helps a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to be nearly enough. The Crescent Guard buys so much space, and JDG find 2 more kills, maybe even a 3rd. And they fall for the bait. They go for the clone. I don't know if they'll be able to catch him at this point, but it will be a
Not Soul. Soul Point won the game. I'm going to Realm Warp down bottom.
Oh, GALA's in some trouble, waiting for him to use his Arcane Shift, and Elk is the one that claims the kill out of all 3 of the
He can join at the same time, so this is just great Dragon macro. I mean, all summoner spells are available for Weibo. Xiaoxu having this Canik Rook, and he's able to kind of fight Elk just a little bit, but I don't know about this much.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hey, we've seen this before. Elk this time wants to really make him pay. He's going to revisit. I can't believe they were successful at going down here and oppressing Xiaoxu yet again. It will be a kill going over to Elk, so much needed gold there. Did see the setup on the Rift Herald, though, go the way of JDG. So they literally just took back-to-back topside.
The Dragon. Remember, in the last 9 games, the team that gets Soul Point just wins the game.
JunJia's even going to play with his food a little bit here. Doesn't finish off the Dragon just yet. They're going to use the Rift Herald play into the Weibo team. He's going to get double knockups there. The taunt comes down, and that's going to be a decimating smash for Elk's face. That's a huge pick off by JDG, and now they might even want some more. He was not able to seal away the blue. The Dragon did end up going down, so that's Soul Point for JDG, and they just seem to be running the Rift.
I think JDG's macro this series, this game 1 has just been much better. Erha's a push, but Galio, like Tank Galio and Sion are getting pushed in the side lane. And Weibo are first. They have better priority and a better setup around this Drake. Weibo are completely choked out.
And for Weibo, you'd hope to get in there before the locking pieces of the armor kind of come together, but they've already come together. All 5 members from Weibo and JDG going to be surrounding over this Dragon here. Going to have a move from Zika potentially from mid lane. He's pushing the lane right now, but the Dragon has been started by JDG. They need to fight this one or just hope to save until the Elder Dragon, I guess. But it's going to be JunJia who pulls out the Dragon now. Weibo going to slowly move in. They have no vision. Zika's looking for a flank. Maybe this is the opportunity. Erha's just dead before his Pop Blossom even goes off. Heroic entrance comes back, and all 5 strong from JDG. Roar triumphantly against the Weibo that has beaten them time and time again here in the Winter Split. They'll turn back for their bounty in the Soul.
Their setup is just so good from JDG. They make it look really easy. The setup is great. The vision is good. Flash Erha, no flash JDG, no flash Xiaohu, no flash Zika. There is some mobility on the carries for Weibo, but they are very vulnerable, and the engage is not strong.
See Weibo very hesitant to move in. The Elder Dragon is the deciding part of this game. It feels like if JDG win this one, they could just push to win. Xiaohu getting caught. The 3-talon strike knocks him up for long enough. The root doesn't come through, but JunJia does. For his team, he has been everywhere this entire game number 1 of this best of 5, and that should just mean a 4v5 go in the favor of JDG at the Elder Dragon.
For Weibo, like, what do? Do you give Elder and Baron? Like, you've given everything this series. Oh, sorry, this game 1.
Literally everything.
You haven't done anything in this game. You've got a couple of picks on side lane, one of them on a Sion. You caught GALA out twice early in this game. The Elder is being done. We're TPing back, but again, you can't get past this front line. It's just going to be taken before you even get in.
Clone tries to go through. It's not enough. 4 members strong while JunJia is just soloing the Elder Dragon. It feels like Weibo can't do anything, and they know it too. They try to go in for one last gasp after Pop Blossom comes in on the multiple, but the Elder Dragon has come through, and the wings have sprouted on JDG's back. They are headed for the sky, and they are headed through Weibo here in game number 1. Absolute domination. Only 4 kills and 1 turret so far for Weibo, and everything for Jindong Game.
JDG have had massive problems with overstepping, overplaying when they don't need to throughout a lot of their games, and this game is nothing like how their mistakes have come to fruition in the past. It is so calculated, it is slow, but it's methodical, it's perfect even. They haven't dropped, like you've been saying, a single objective this game so far. What, one tower has been taken for Weibo? They've had nothing to do in this game. They have sat by and waited for some scaling to come on, and they do have scaling, but no matter how much you wait here, Elder, Soul, Baron, Grub,
deficits a lot of the time, even if they come back from those. But in this one, it was methodical, it was ruthless, and they have picked apart Weibo piece by piece. Oh my god, they're just having fun with it now. Erha almost just gets killed from range. JunJia's going to get himself another kill. It's going to be his fourth. Elk uses his killer instinct to get away as a little bit of defensive tool. But look, like all of this damage that Weibo has done is going to be on Xiaoxu. When we look at the post-game graphic, you look at all of Weibo's damage, just imagine that being all onto Xiaoxu and him never having died. At least from the earlier parts of the game. And this is just JDG kind of finishing the job here. They've done all their due diligence in this one. An almost 10,000 gold lead to kick this one off in the Elder Dragon from distance with the True Shot Barrage. Everything going JDG's way, and they are looking like a beast to handle from Weibo. They've got to go back to the drawing board here, J-Beto.
Yeah, so many shields being generated. Like, it's impossible for Weibo to play the
less than 10 health there. Both summoner spells burned. GALA overstood. He already used his flash. He gets double locked down. Elk trying to get the distance here with the reset of the auto. The flash comes through just to make sure.
All right, GALA.
Something else I want to talk about a little bit is trend setting for both these teams. Is if we could bring up the last finals of these two teams, we're able to make it to like as orgs. As I speak about it, Erha just gets caught out here. We'll talk about that in just a second. As he dies to a piercing arrow, it's going to be Elk having to use his cleanse to get away from that one. And JDG said, no, you don't get to talk about that. We are going to make something happen on the bot lane 2v2.
Just back here in mid. That's
ult. The Fate Sealed use. He's going to try to get in range with the Nature's Grasp. He's going to use the Twisting Advance. The Bramble Smash kill from JunJia.
I think that's happening.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're going to leave it. I think they're going to let Weibo get their first neutral objective of the series. And it'll be an 8-minute dragon. Not too shabby. Xiaoxu and Zika going at it, but Zika's about to get Mega Narcf because it was a team that banned away the Orianna, the typical combo. They are wanting this pick that has been very tough to find wins on in the LPL so far this year, and something that Jiejie has returned to time and time again, but it has to pay off. When you are facing a comp like this with all the setup, it's tough. Maybe this is going to be the payoff here. Paranoia, first one used, and it's beautifully timed. Mega Gnar ult from Zika. And
be surfed away by Xiaohu there. Some gnarly rock waves. Erha does have flash.
Nice little double CC chain with the crash down there, and JunJia's going to have to flash. Uses the Bramble Smash, is out of there. Big Fate sealed right back from HongQ. Buys so much space for JDG.
I can't believe he lived there. And the very comfortable base in front of entire Weibo team. No sweat.
Maokai
off of off of JunJia's forehead there. But I mean, Weibo find a pick up in the top lane. I think HongQ saves his jungler there really, really nicely. But Weibo with the first Drake, you know, okay, they lost really bad. But yeah, like what you mentioned with the AP saplings, I think some of the most annoying things to walk into in this game are, you know, Teemo shrooms. If you ever played against a team,
this might end up being a little bit of a prolonged fight. And we're talking about those TP advantages. HongQ has TP to get up here.
He does. There's the wall to separate GALA. Flash away, so Erha misses his engage. Here comes the roots.
Nature's Grass coming across. Only going to hit onto Erha. Paranoia gets popped. I don't know if they see the flank here. They are going to find it in the end. JJ tries to go over to Xiaoxu. Does use the slice and dice really nicely. Turret goes down in the side lane.
HongQ, like, he does counterpick himself by picking the Yone. Take a look at the gold difference in mid. That is CS and plates only. He has an assist. GALA
trying to go for the flash play. Elk wants one more auto, but can't do it without taking too much damage. Piercing arrow does hit on the back
dead?
end too. Now he's surrounded. Depth charge is going to be used. He's going to be locked down. JunJia trying to get in range. One more bramble smash right into the waiting arms. And JunJia will pick up the kill now. HongQ has arrived. Fate Seal goes right in onto Jiejie. And Jiejie not tanky enough to deal with it. The snapback's going to get the kill on him anyways. And that's going to be a couple quick bang bang plays from JDG.
There's no ults for Weibo. They have no... Yeah, look at the positions from JDG. They're wrapping around the bottom and the top side. They're choking Weibo out.
Comes the Nature's Grasp. Paranoia is going to be popped. HongQ's looking for the straight kill on Jiejie. Jiejie gets the smite fight there. We know him to be the best smiter of the tournament so far. It felt like Erha going for the engage. They go straight onto GALA. Meganar hits as well. HongQ and JunJia cannot join the fight, and Weibo have found the perfect split, but HongQ finally joins. Finally comes over. GALA is still alive. The rocks are not enough to take him down. It's like the Matrix up in here for JDG. Weibo left wanting time and time again in this series so far. All members still alive for JDG.
I don't know exactly if you saw what happened there, Mazel, as Xiaohu will be chased down. He might be able to get this execute, but when we get this replay, I want you to watch what happens. I'm not going to spoil it. Watch what happens to Na when the Weaver's Wall is put through, because
their potential last series if they don't pull it around, and they are falling behind in this game. There will be a little bit of a recompense. They were able to get that side lane turret. It will fall immediately on the other side in a return from HongQ, who now is 3,000 gold up, and JDG have started the Baron. This
is just gone. I don't think that Vision Plant saw
Paranoia
is up, but I think it's just done. I think the Baron is gone. This is a T1 Baron. They'll know now, but it's done.
Oh, it's too late, and Jiejie just throws his life away. He wanted the smite win, but he doesn't even come close.
That is so sneaky from JDG there. Weibo, I mean, they found the win. He hadn't got the Baron. Weibo could have given the Dragon, gotten time to get some more items on Xiaohu. You know, 3 items on Elk is nice. Xiaoxu.
Okay, he's in a little bit of trouble. Does have a decent amount of healing. Paranoia is going to come through. He should just die outright now. Jiejie finds the kill there. It's going to be the Nature's Grasp that got used defensively, while JDG also take the mid lane outer turret. All outer turrets are down now for Weibo, so no defensive structures out on the edges of the rift.
That's kind of what we need to be seeing more of from this team comp, but you're losing so much. You get a kill on the Xiaoxu, take a Baron away, sure, but you can't get a Dragon. Okay with giving, and that's fine. Get this top tower, yeah, it's okay. You know, it is gold. It's not a lot of gold, but it is gold. But I might be the only one here right now. Team fights happening. Looks like a TP in as the Paranoia onto Erha, and it'll take him down. Dominus has been popped. And JDG completely... Oh, we're back?
We're back. We're so back. What did I miss? JDG winning again? It does look really tough to enter here, as Erha is gone. That's a massive setup tool that's not named Jiejie for Weibo. And I think Weibo's just going to have to win a smite fight. They're going to have to rely on Jiejie, who's been the golden hand at smite, but he's dead. He just died outright to HongQ. That man just said, sit down. This purple worm is ours. Elk's going to step up, but he's going to walk into HongQ too. Fate Seal's going to come through. Elk does dash away, but Elk is now caught in the midst of all of JDG. Big unraveled earth there from Xiaohu. He will get the 1 kill back, but that's slim pickings for Weibo, as he's going to get ran down.
Yeah, it might actually be a leave. Looks like Xiaohu will somehow live on 80 health. He is nearly 5,000 gold up. I will say Xiaohu did buy a full Rabadon, so there is some. He is the first target. JDG's team fighting remains on top.
Any ADC hates to see games. That's a lot of games in the LPL, and you love to see it. And we said, you know, as long as...
This is Soul here. Here's the Paranoia.
He's
maybe
looking for a target. He's looking for an angle. Nature's Grasp delays it. Nature's Grasp denies it. He doesn't even use it. And now HongQ and tries to find a little bit of a knock up on the Jiejie, but the spell shield will just be there.
Flash in.
The Unraveled Earth is there. He's going to get engaged on immediately. The Dragon is already gone over to JunJia, his counterpart all the way from the back of the day at EDG. And now Weibo trying to put together this fight. They're losing some frontline members. They're losing bodies left and right. It's about to be a triple. It's looking like a little bit more for JDG too. Xiaohu gets gets a hit and a beautiful Nature's Advance, or at least Grasp coming through in the initial parts of that fight and ending up in a
Jiejie is not allowed to be in the pit ever this series. He's gotten 2 dragons and a herald. And another soul for JDG. The stat continues, and JDG win game 2 in one of the most convincing games we've seen from them this split.
The CFO duo unkilled in the second game of the series. Multiple banners coming up from the multiple teams that this team.
Dramatic changes, the reflex specifically in the interactions. I don't think it's that different. I don't think you can reflect Nami Wave anymore with the shuffle catching ruler, but let's roam down here onto bot lane. But JunJia's here.
Rent-free in my head, bro. As we're going to see Weibo trying to find some rent somewhere on the map. They will find Vampire first. It's going to be a nice reset for Xiaohu. It's going to be GALA getting away, but gets charmed in the end anyways. Flashed on by Jiejie, and that's Weibo finally finding some teeth in this series.
3 for 3, baby. GALA lower finals. You know, this is akin to a semis.
There's no way. The LPL does not deserve a 3-0. Oh my god.
Okay.
HongQ with the solo bolo.
Flash from Xiaoxu will kill Zika. And Xiaoxu is full health, so he could probably live.
He wants it. He wants it so bad.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my god! Xiaoxu!
Be booking their ticket to first stand.
So.
I think they're ready, Mazel. Dragon is up.
I'd say it's looking real damn good as an attempted combo from Weibo is going to try to find HongQ. The tidal wave came across. Ooh. They did end up finding the kill for Elk, so that's going to be big. Weibo do find a pick back.
Okay, so that looks really silly from our POV because we have vision, but obviously JDG can't see the wave. HongQ didn't see Nami ult until it was already on top of him, essentially, and he had moved forward. Nice little bait there from JunJia. Okay, I mean, we've been unhappy about the global so far from Weibo, but the grand starfall of Jiejie will allow Weibo to get, what is this, their third? No, I think it's their fourth neutral objective. Jiejie has his ult back again, and, he did find value on the first one. That's good. Oh, hang on. This is an ult up top as well.
Xiaoxu with a 2-level advantage over Zika, though. He's got to be really careful. Jiejie is here to back him up, and so is Xiaohu. The side lane plays come alive for Weibo.
Hey, there's 2 for 2. 2 ults, 2 kills.
Some tussling going on in the 2v2 down here. Vampire looking for a potential angle. HongQ still setting up in the mid lane with JunJia and trying to get this charm play. Nice flash from JunJia over the charm, and Xiaohu just dies out-handsed by JunJia.
Maybe Weibo can find some dragon stacking. That will be a good start to this third game. They need to find an angle in, and they do have priority around the dragon.
JunJia is just feeling himself. He uses the clone to get the charm. He has been all over the place, and now it's going to be a smite fight. The brotherly love between these two junglers is not even going to be there. It's the encore through, and it will be Jiejie that gets the smite fight down. Vampire will have to flash, and HongQ as well. Jiejie now the focus. Now JunJia needs to be careful. They've got Elk on the side doing so much work. He gets locked down. Grand Starfall comes in, and the damage from Weibo is starting to stick. Ooh. They find 2 kills for Jiejie, who has stepped it up and knocked it out of the park.
All right, some life for Weibo. They get the Drake. The team fight is nice. I will say, hold on.
Oh my god, Elk is feeling himself. Just a little bit too much there. He's going to try to kill JunJia, but that's going to be gold right back to JDG.
I feel like that's fine. Like, Elk, a massive goal.
Stuff done, and that has been a huge story for Weibo all season long. It has been Jiejie being the one to try to step up for this team. Now on the Pantheon, he's getting all the resources he needs to continue snowballing this. As we did in
Weibo, I think. Oh, what are we looking back here? What did we miss?
He just
this is an insta kill.
Oh my god,
that's insane. Okay, that doesn't feel great. But you know what? Forget what I said. All right.
Okay, we'll rewind. All right, the all in coming in onto Xiaoxu from Zika. He's waiting for the TP to come in. That's going to be Xiaohu joining. He's getting chunked by the Maiden right now. Xiaoxu going to try to make some distance here, but here comes the Grand Starfall from Jiejie as well. And I feel like we've been here before. It's looking like a little bit of deja vu. And Xiaoxu will go down to Xiaohu.
Well, again, the matchup for Ambassador does not look very fun right now. Weibo find a timer. Before Dragon, we get a pick, force out you know, Xiaohu.
Finally, JDG gonna circle the wagons, try to bring everybody here, except for Xiaoxu in the side lane. Chance Crystal Arrow already used, flash out of Erha.
JDG, again, don't necessarily have a great position around this dragon for once in this series. This game is feeling a lot more Weibo focused. In the last 11 games, the team that got Soul Point won the game, Mazel. But JDG do have great team fighting tools. Zika on a flank.
A Rift Herald play from JunJia while Xiaoxu comes up. The Blast Cone was used. Let's see if JunJia, okay, he doesn't choose to pull the Rift Herald just now. Flash play from Xiaoxu. Xiaohu goes in onto HongQ. Gets out after the Spirit Rush. Here comes the Rift Herald charge, trying to get the knock up the Encore onto Xiaohu. Xiaohu gets double lockdown and dies. He's the one that picked the fight, and he's the one that dies.
JDG back on the Dragon Mazel. I don't think this is over yet.
HongQ getting very low. Elk goes for the play, tries to get the rebuttal out, but dies instantaneously. Now Zika is weaving through these fights, but some of the health bars from JDG are starting to stick. It's going to be GALA stepping up to the plate now. He's getting bursted by the Frost Bomb, and Elk is doing so much work here. They're going to move in. The Dragon is secured by JunJia. He's going to try to get out with the clone. Zika looking for an angle. Elk wanting to be the guy, wanting to step up once again. Time is now as Grand Starfall comes in. Oh no, he gets locked down. It's going to be the double lockdown. JunJia tries to go through onto Zika. Zika down 2, and now TP from Xiaoxu. They're going to get surrounded.
This is not good for Weibo. They're getting chased out. They lost the Dragon as well.
What can you do, Elk? What can you do? It's going to be everything from JDG being used. He's doing a really good job of kiting, but it's going to be the Seraphine and Ashe that make the difference. JDG completely batter Weibo, taking away any...
The game has been a lot about bot side, about push, about the Dragon, about the visions, control around the objectives down to third, which I know no one's a fan of, but it could be Serpent's Fang against this comp against the Seraphine would be really nice. JunJia
biting off a little bit more than he can chew. He's going to go rubbing up right into Elk, which is a bit of a problem. There's the public execution used straight onto HongQ. HongQ's already out of the fight. JDG overextending themselves and now paying the ultimate price for it. They had a lead, but it will be dashed here with Weibo's quick tempo play, and it's JDG that got their hand stuck in the cookie jar.
Yeah, so that's the JDG and the JunJia.
First stand on the line. It's got to be more than 3 games, and Weibo looking to make that so here. The Elder are still going to be a while off, but it's the Baron right now that they're trying to focus on. Chance Crystal Arrow did come through on the Elk, but it won't be much value, and that Baron's just going to go down. JunJia can't even get into the pit. He's going to try to walk back around. It's slow. Jiejie waiting for it, and will just end up going down to Xiaohu of all people. He's able to secure that one, and 5 Baron buffs, aplenty for Weibo. That'll be coming up here soon. Xiaoxu has joined. It's going to be the Dragon started. Zika waiting for an entrance. All 5 members of JDG grouped up, but is that enough for them? They're going to leave JunJia in the pit. HongQ doing good damage, waiting for the Encore to come through. It's going to be the smite away. No, but it's actually gotten by GALA. So this will be second Dragon for JDG. Now they're looking for an exit. Xiaohu goes for the flash play. There's the Encore onto multiple members. And the Starfall went on the complete opposite side of the fight. Jiejie just threw the game for Weibo, and that's JDG taking a massive advantage.
How much can they get from this? I mean, the Baron on Jiejie, he'll be able to base, but the team fighting from this team, Mazel, is
it's impeccable. This is the kind of team that represents that respect to the LPL. This is the type of team that has made a splash in the LPL so far this year. It is a project that maybe people doubted at the beginning of the year, but look at the doubt and look what it has wrought. JDG have found themselves in this first LPL split, and they're looking to represent that on the international stage.
JDG are ready to book their ticket to Brazil. And a finals rematch. Can Weibo stop them?
No way. JunJia versus Jiejie. All the hearts. The GALA versus Xiaohu matchup. It's JDG that find their revenge on Weibo and book their ticket to finals.